Hey everyone, so I'm just inserting this video because I wanted to talk about EVA or EVA Airways. That is how I got to Thailand, and they are super affordable actually. I mean, it was like 600 bucks, but like to me that's really affordable to go to Thailand round trip, right? So I flew out of Houston. They have EVA Airways at the Houston International Airport, and then we went to Taiwan, Bangkok, and then Krabi, and from there we took a ferry to Pbe Islands. But yeah, check out EVA Airways if you are trying to go to Asia anywhere. Honestly, I swear they are pretty affordable. And they have pretty good food on there. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Christina here. This is not really a vlog. This is just me doing voiceovers over all my clips. So I have a feeling this might be messy, but I'm just going to give it a shot. So I went to Thailand in November. The best time to go to Thailand, personally, I think, or I have done research as well, is between November and like March, because you're not going to be in the monsoon season. So I highly recommend going to Thailand during this time to get the most beautiful weather and truly get the most out of your experience there. So in the background of this clip, I am on a longtail boat. I booked a private boat tour for me and my significant other, but it turned out to be with my best friend because it's a very long story. Through 5-star boat tours, and it was awesome. I highly recommend getting a private boat tour if you're in PP, because you don't want to waste your time having to accommodate other people. You want to do what you want to do, and they're super accommodating. Whatever you book, you can also change it during your tour if you want to go somewhere else. Of course, there's going to be an extra cost, but I highly recommend booking through 5-star boat tours. And the very first place I visited was Krabi. I was only there for one day, and I stayed at Pbe Front Bay Resort for only $57 a night. So the reason why I'm bringing up Pbe Front Bay Resort is because they were super accommodating with my time over while I was at the elephant sanctuary. And the only times Pbe Elephant Sanctuary work is at 6 a.m. and 12 p.m. So you either have those two time slots, and I was over checkout time, and they didn't charge me at all. Granted, I was only over about 30 minutes to an hour, but still, it's the whole concept. Here at Pbe Elephant Sanctuary, we were able to feed the elephants and then bathe them, and the owner took awesome pictures and was willing to record everything. Looking back, I would have stayed in Krabi a little bit longer, but this is footage of me taking a little shuttle bus thing to the ferry boat.
We're like in a bus tuk-tuk, I guess, but not really.
And here we are on our way to Pbe.
Doesn't do it justice, you know? Is this Monkey Beach? I think the Monkey Beach is on that our island. You have a life jacket on. You're not going anywhere. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
An intense wedgie.
Okay, ready?
So Monkey Beach was by far my favorite. After that, I didn't really care where we went. I kind of wanted to go to Bamboo Island, but that was an extra 200 baht, so we just kind of stayed close to the main Koh Phi Island and visited little lagoons and other regions that we suggested. And we just snorkeled and just kind of went with the flow. So I stayed at Pbe Coco Beach Resort in Thailand on Pbe Island. It was super nice. It's a really nice bungalow. It's a little bit more on the pricey side because you are on Pbe Island, but I highly recommend it. Here's monkeys stealing my breakfast.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh, no. Okay. I don't want to get bit. I'm sorry.
This was honestly the highlight of my trip. Like, how many people can say monkeys jack their breakfast? So at Coco Beach Resort, they have a little breakfast buffet where you could get pretty much anything you want. It was amazing. But yeah, the monkeys just kind of came out of nowhere. We were sitting at a table outside and they took our food. And the owner came out with or one of the workers came out with a slingshot and scared them off. So I thought that was pretty funny.
I just didn't want to get bit.
Another thing we did was climb Pbe Viewpoint, and we underestimated the length that would take. It was actually a lot more difficult than we both had thought. So along the way, we ran into this little kid and a lot of animals, and I will show you some footage of that journey on our way to Pbe Viewpoint. Unfortunately, that was about it for my Pbe journey. I ended up hospitalized there and then took a ferry to Ao Nang. And this is Ao Nang Phupi Man Resort, Phumaan. It was absolutely beautiful. You could hear singing from the mosques at night and in the morning, and it was so beautiful. And then we were off to Bangkok. I loved this city. It was so overwhelming and so different. It was very, very unique, and I would love to go back someday. In case you didn't know, this is a tuk-tuk. We took this pretty much everywhere. And try to be careful because they will definitely try to get the most out of you, but you can definitely spend a lot cheaper than you may think. So after exploring some of the temples, we went out to eat at a restaurant right by Wat Po, and we saw this guy making purses. How cool!
He is making a purse on the side of the street right now.
And here's some images that I got from Wat Po. I highly recommend going early in the morning because it can be very crowded and it just is really hot. I'm from Louisiana, but Asia was hot. And here's some photos of Wat Arun. It was absolutely beautiful, so big. The detailing was breathtaking though. Bangkok is also known for its interesting cafes. They have a Corgi cafe called Corgi in the Garden, which I highly recommend. I'm a very big Corgi enthusiast. I didn't even need to stress about taking pictures because after we all had our coffee and treats, they offered to take Instagram-worthy pictures of me and several corgis. So, and here's a clip of us and our favorite tuk-tuk driver. We saw him on several occasions.
Hello!
On our last night, we went to a sky bar. We went to Labua Sky Bar where Hangover 2 was filmed. It was a little bit on the pricier side, so I will make a whole separate video talking about this experience, but it was absolutely beautiful and worth every penny. So they have different bar sections. We were in the wine section and it was a little bit more affordable than the champagne section. I will make another video talking about all of this, but they have a more upbeat section down below us. So that pretty much covers everything that I did while in Thailand. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's so choppy and the clips are not long enough. I am not a professional blogger by any means or talker. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it was a little bit helpful. I want to make another video telling you more about my experience of being hospitalized. And even though I was hospitalized, I would so do this whole journey all over again. I met some incredible people and the views were absolutely breathtaking, and it just was a journey that I will forever cherish, and I want to do more of this. I love to travel, but unfortunately I'm living on a fixed budget, so I can't do it all the time. But I went and I did what I wanted to do, and I want each and every one of you watching this to do the same, because life is short. I want you to live it to the fullest, like I want to live it to the fullest. So I hope you guys liked this video. Please thumbs up and comment down below if you want to hear a story time or have any other questions. Bye everyone.